The first international LifeArt Global Media Festival 2017 will be held in Athens during July, and it is absolutely a great opportunity for aspiring filmmakers around the world to showcase their work globally. At the opening ceremony in the historical city of Athens, talented film director Ariel Vromen was a special guest and gave a wonderful welcome speech. Right after the event, on a very insightful interview, the director of the movie Criminal, starring Kevin Costner and Ryan Reynolds, revealed the secrets of his success and the tough reality of making movie dreams come true. Submissions are already open on lifeartfestival.com, and what's more inspiring to you guys than an interesting conversation with Hollywood director Ariel Vromen. Βάζουμε το διάσημο σκηνοθέτη του Hollywood, Ariel Vromen. Ariel, welcome to Greece, welcome to Athens. What brings you here?
Well, the LifeArt Film Festival announcement, yes.
Yes, at Michalis Kakogiannis Foundation. I mean, how inspiring is to be in Greece? I know you come from Israel and we're quite close and quite similar.
Well, first of all, it's a big honor to be in this building. I'm a big fan of Kakogiannis for many years. And yeah, the Greek and Israeli cultures are kind of similar. I mean, I've been away in America for too many years, I guess,
yes,
to get mixed. But I'm excited to see what this film festival is going to bring.
I'm here to present the Ellis Award, which is going to be for outstanding Greek artists and filmmakers.
You have worked with so many actors like Gerald Butler and Kevin Costner and Ray Liotta. I mean, how is to be a director in Hollywood? Was it a dream for you?
Well, I was a lawyer first. So as a kid, I wanted to direct movies. My parents didn't want me to do that. So I guess it was a dream that had been suppressed. But when you starting to work, you understand that it's just a lot of hard work, and there's no such a thing as a shortcut in being a director. It's just a lot of dedication and finding stories and trying to put yourself into an industry that is, you know, belongs to wolves.
Yes.
That eats itself. So it's a long journey and it's a hard work. So is it a dream? Yeah, I mean, I love what I do.
How hard was it at the beginning? I mean, to make your first films?
Well, I think the biggest challenge in the beginning is to understand what stories you want to tell and what kind of movies you want to do, and then how do you find the money for it.
Yes, that's the hardest part, right?
That's the hardest part. And it's a business that doesn't just involve art that is financed by governments or by any funds. It's a business that, you know, is involved with people that invest, and, you know, they're looking for the business side in it. So to try to find your own stories and your own voice in a business like that was not an easy job for a foreigner, let's say that.
Yes.
But after a while, you know, you're starting to do what you do, and now it just become harder because you need to be better and better.
Is the industry open to new ideas, new people, new scripts?
Absolutely. I think now also with the revolution of Netflix and Amazon and Hulu and a lot of companies that are starting to finance movie based on demographic, not just based on commerciality, more international filmmakers can express themselves. Yeah, absolutely. So this is actually the best time to come to Hollywood if you have a good story.
Because the TV industry is booming, right?
The TV industry is booming,
Through
but
web.
Through streaming, yeah.
Yes.
It's called SVOD. So it's basically streaming. So the whole idea of TV now, they changed the name from a TV to a box.
Yes.
Because it's a box of content.
You got a great critical acclaim at the Cannes Film Festival for The Iceman. How exciting was that?
Well, you know, it's always good to be appraised by festival and critics. But then you also need to know that you can make movies that are not appraised by critics. So it's nice. So when you hit the mark on the critic acclaim, enjoy it and let it inspire you for the next films. It's not something that will happen all the time, but, you know, I hope that my next movie is going to go back.
You know who I am?
My head.
Your name is Bill Pope. You're an intelligence officer with the CIA.
How was working with Kevin Costner? He's such a legend for a criminal.
How was it to work with him? He's amazing. He's also a director, so it's challenging. It's challenging and amazing at the same time.
Yeah.
No, Kevin is a great guy. He's very smart. He's very dedicated. He's down to earth when he trusts you. He's not somebody he's not a diva. And yeah, I mean, I still love him, which is a good sign.
And you've been to Mykonos in the summer with Gerald Butler. You were hanging around. I mean, how was that? You are friends?
It was, yeah, I mean, Jerry's a very good friend of mine. It was great. I mean, it's great to be back in Greece, first of all, and then it was shocking to see how many people are going crazy on Jerry. I mean, kids running on the street of Mykonos were like screaming when we passed around. So I think Jerry was running away, not from girls, but from little kids.
Yes.
That saw King Leonidas.
He's very cool because he didn't have any bodyguards with him.
No, we were in fact, we were even riding scooters. So that was, yeah, so that was exciting.
What's the secret of his success?
That you're gonna have to ask him. What the secret for Jerry? I mean, I think he's super charming and he's just a nice guy. And for him, you know, some of the projects that he picks are not necessarily my taste, but I think for the movie that he makes, you know, he's a man. He's a serious, you know, he's a serious, strong dude.
Yes. Is it true that London Has Fallen been shot in Bulgaria, the studios over there?
Majority of it, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because what they did, they recreated London.
In Bulgaria?
In Bulgaria, because when you're shooting in London, they're very restrictive of the amount of action you can shoot in the street. You're not allowed to do any explosions, and England is a country with no guns, basically.
Yes.
So even the presence of machine guns and guns are very, very sensitive. So they had to recreate the whole movie in Bulgaria.
What is your next project?
I don't know which one is going to go first, but I hope it's actually a Netflix film.
Really?
Yeah, it's called The Crying Wolf, based on a book called The Angel. Tell the story of an Egyptian double agent that was spying for Israel in Egypt and actually created the Yom Kippur War in order to make Israel lose the war, in order to make peace with Egypt.
Last chance, or they die.
There's too many lives at stake. They don't matter.
They do to me.
They messed with me. Thought they knew what they'd get. But they were wrong.
Thank you very much for having me, and I'm excited about this festival.